Can you see those fucking lines in the sky? Can you see it? Maybe not. But what if they are poisoning you? Just what if? Just try to think about it. What if that's true? So basically, if you see, as soon as the airplane goes by and leave this line behind, the line gets larger and larger, and then it spread across and it becomes like that. Like it looks like a cloud, but it's not. It's not a cloud, it's not normal, that's a chemical. Can I be sure? No. Can you be sure it's not? I don't know. But this is what I want to share with you today. You're still wasting time watching football, watching TV, and they make you think all these things are important. And then you breathe this. Why do they do that? There are a lot of theories. I've done my studies. You do yours. And then, of course, you choose what you believe. I'm going to Wandsworth to see my best friend. I'm gonna have dinner there. You know what? Today I've got nothing. Nothing. Like, no sense of purpose, not big motivation to... I'm talking about, to grow the business, the thing I'm doing online. But you know what? It's okay, because I don't think I should spend too much time. I don't think I should spend too much time crying about what I don't do when I don't feel like. Instead, I want to make sure that when I do feel motivated, because it will come, because it's a cycle, I then use the opportunity to do my best, to really use the opportunity. This is what came up for me today. There are days where you don't feel like. There are days when you feel lazy or just demotivated. You're just like me today. Your mind is blank. Like I have no. The only thing that I'm feeling now like is to read my two books, the Crushing It and Unshakable. The Unshakable from Tony Robbins and Crushing It from Gary Vee. Apart from that, I don't feel very much motivated, but again, it's alright. I am not going to waste time crying about it, but I want to prepare psychologically, energetically, physically for when the spike come up again, when I start feeling motivated again, because it will come. So glad I got in the bus. It's so cold outside. You can see very well from here this shit. Look what a nice duo I've got here. Alright, a few more things came for me today while I was on the bus, while I was actually getting off the bus. First thing, I have downloaded an application called Audible. I don't know if you know it, but basically it's about audiobooks, and you pay like a monthly fee of I think it's £6, something like this. And each month with the £6 you get 1 credit, so you can get one book with 1 credit. And it's really amazing because you know how long it takes for me to read a whole book. It takes very long, of course, depending on the book and many things, but you know, you can read a whole book with as little as like 5, 6, 7 hours, 8 hours. This means like you ride the bus or you go on the car, and it's really great, you know, for those who are on a path of self-development, who looking for financial success and all these things. How important is to gain knowledge, to get inspired, to get different points of view, especially from those who manage to do what you want to do, what you want to achieve. So right now I'm listening to the book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. The title looks a bit manipulative, but I know it's a good book because I know it's a very popular book among the entrepreneurial people. And so yeah, that's what I'm reading now, what I'm actually listening to now. Another thing that came out for me today, it was this. I want to tell you a little story. So I really respected myself when I was a young boy. I do respect myself now, thinking about me when I was a young boy. I think I was very special. I excelled in all the sports. I always thought I was smarter than others. And I really think I was. I was very confident with girls. Maybe because I was more handsome than I am now. I was cuter. But that's not the only reason. And I really knew how to relate, how to make friends, how to communicate to others. It's like I knew it all. And how come now, as an adult, 37 years old, I am so much confused about how to do anything? And so what I was thinking about today when I was getting off the bus is this story of when I was this young boy, and the school organized a thing where all the kids from the school, those who want to participate, were gonna go and do a demonstration in the pool, in the swimming pool, a dive demonstration. So it was very simple. It was about each kid jumping from the trampoline, very a small one, dive into the pool, coming back up and swim and get out of the pool. There was a very simple demonstration, and all the parents were invited. It was from different schools, so there were a lot of people. And you know, throughout this whole process of organizing this thing, the teachers were asking all the people to, if they wanted to participate. For those who knew how to swim, and for those who didn't know how to swim, there were something else for them, like a little swimming lesson, things like this. And me, I was convinced that, because I used to swim in the sea, I was convinced that I was able to swim. And I was about, I think I was 11 years old, something like that. And so they repeatedly asked me, do you know how to swim? You want to do this? Yeah, no problem. My mother told me, are you okay with this? Yeah, no problem. And another friend of the family told me, hey, do you know how to swim? You know how you have to dive? And they, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll do it. So the time comes when there's this demonstration, and then they gather different groups. I was in a group of, I think it was like 5 or 7, like 7 kids, something like this. And they ask one by one, do you know how to swim? And everyone goes like, yeah, okay. Do you know how to swim? Yeah. They ask me, do you know how to swim? I say, yeah, no problem. So they tell us, all right, so one by one, jump in the water, come back up, swim to the side and come out to the pool. This is the thing. And there was this big audience, all the parents from all the schools. So it was my turn. I approached the trampoline, I jump into the water, I come back up, and then I realized, fuck, I can't swim. And then I started asking for help. I was like, help, 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 help. So eventually, they jumped into the pool and they took me out. And all the audience, all this, I don't know, more than hundreds of people was for me when I was, what I remember, they were watching me. But you know what? I didn't feel any sort of, what do you call it? Shame. I wasn't ashamed. I didn't care at all. At all. I didn't care at all. And thinking about this same episode, if it would happen now, the hundreds of people see me jumping in the pool and needed to ask for help, and after saying that was my power back then when I was a child, until I was about 12. I didn't care. I didn't give a shit what how people think of me. I didn't base my action based on what people think of me. I would just do what I feel. So I would experiment things. I would just experiment with life, with myself, with my body, with my thoughts. I would just do anything I would like to without worrying about others, what the others think. And I thought I handled this. I thought I already past this, where I was worrying about what people think of me. I thought I did, but I'm feeling now I'm peeling more layers of that. And so as I'm going through this journey of doing these videos, and the past couple of years of self-development, I realized more and more that I still had to peel those layers of being worried about what people think of me. And the more I worry about that, the less I do what I want. And I arrived in my friend's place, so I will continue maybe this conversation later or maybe tomorrow. But the main thing is, I just want to do more and more, whatever I feel like, even if I look crazy, but I don't care. I think it's important to stop being this bloody doll where I should do exactly what people think I should do. I shouldn't move further from the circle of normality. I think this is very, very, very important. And so I'll try more and more to just act just as that kid I was. I just do what I like. I just do what I feel. I don't want to care what other people think of me. This is my new thing, my new challenge. All right? I think that's all from today, actually. I'll probably speak to you tomorrow. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.